Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film and share with you guys my Bath & Body Works candle collection video, and I probably am like every other YouTube out there that I am a candle junkie. Now, I do have a wide variety of candles. I personally don't burn candles every single solitary day because of course I like to be, you know, in the same room as I'm burning the candle. I have exactly 20 candles. That might be a lot for some people. That might be a lot for some people, or it might not be that many for some people, but this is my collection and I wanted to share with you guys. So I wanted to start off with mainly the winter themed candles first. I do burn more candles in the winter than I do summer. I feel like I really don't burn that many candles in the summertime, to be honest with you. So I wanted to start off with those first and then move on to some summery ones, and then like year-round candles also. And again, these are all from Bath & Body Works. I did buy them all with my own money, and of course, too, Bath & Body Works, you can always find them on sale, with coupons and stuff like that. So if you want to see some of the candles that I have in my collection, then just keep watching. I want to start off with the candle that I actually have two of. It is a reoccurring favorite, and I do rebuy it every season. And it is the Vanilla Bean Noel candle, which looks like this. This is definitely my favorite one to buy every year. And yes, I'm going to smell every one of them. But this has a really nice, warm, it has caramel, vanilla, brown sugar, and a touch of sweet cream in it. And it's one of those candles that makes me feel right at home. And I really love also the packaging that they did this year. They do change up their, like, classic cult favorite scents every year, and I really like this packaging this year. So I really love this one. This definitely makes me feel right at home, and of course, it's a favorite because I have two. So that is the first one, and I just can't get enough of it. I wanted to show you quickly, before I forget, my little two holders that I have here. I definitely want to get more of these. I have actually these two that do belong in my bedroom. I kind of want to get another one here, but I don't know. But this one is like a geometric one, and I actually do put the lid at the bottom of it. I don't know if other people do that, but that's what I do. And then I also do have the one that looks like a leaf with like vines all over it. So those are just two of the holders that I have here. I do want to actually talk about one because after I talk about it, I want to continue to burn it. But this is the Vanilla Bean Marshmallow, and as you can see, I am pretty much halfway done with it. This, I believe, was part of their White Barn Market. You could see, but this has vanilla fragrance, sweetness, homemade marshmallow. Honestly, it smells exactly like you would think it would. I feel like it's a nice balance of marshmallow and vanilla. So this definitely makes me feel warm and cozy. I also feel that vanilla can be a year-round type of fragrance for me. I personally don't mind burning vanilla in like the middle of April. So that's just me personally, but this again smells exactly like you would think it. So the next one that I have, and it is pretty new, I haven't burned this one just yet. This is the Cinnamon Sugared Donut Candle, which looks like this. And again, this is the White Barn Market topper. And again, it's one of those, I was going to say shades, like it was a shadow. It is one of those scents that kind of smells exactly like you think it would. Freshly grated cinnamon, sparkling sugar crystals, baked cake donut with a hint of vanilla bean extract. And again, smells exactly like you would think it was. Whenever I have not burned this just yet, but I picture being very hungry when I go to burn this. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection, and I could definitely see myself rebuying that next year, hopefully if and when they come out with it the next year. This one is the Warm Vanilla Sugar Candle. This is the newer packaging. I haven't burned this one yet. You can see it has a little bits of glitter in the wax itself. I don't mind that. I feel like it's, you know, it'll probably look really cool when we go to burn it. This also does have the snowflake lid, and again, I love vanilla. I feel this one, though, is not as vanilla-y as the vanilla bean one. It smells a little bit more on the lighter side. It does have a sheer amount of floral in it and sandalwood. So I feel like I'm getting the floral with the vanilla. So it still is very nice and light. I personally don't like when a candle like is too heavy, because I know myself that I'm going to get a headache when I burn it, which entirely just defeats the purpose of enjoying the candle. So the next one is the Wish Christmas Spice Candle, which looks like this. And I have to say, I love the color of the actual wax itself. I'm sorry for the glare. I have my curtains like wide open and I'm getting the natural lighting today, so I'm sorry if there's a glare. But this actually kind of matches my nails, that I just realized. It's got a nice like burgundy like wine color. So this one does have cinnamon stick, clove, nutmeg, all the traditional types of scents you would think for Christmas. I was a little afraid to buy this candle because, like I said, if it's too strong of a scent, I don't want to like get a headache. Sometimes I know I've had candles in the past where I can only burn them for maybe up to 4 or 5 hours, and I have to blow them out because it's just too intense for me. So I'm curious how this one is going to hold up. But this one, I'm definitely getting the cinnamon from it. Not so much the cloves and the nutmeg, maybe a pinch of the nutmeg, but it kind of smells like a red hot candy to me. So we'll see. And again, the snowflake lid. I love the lids. I think they're so pretty, better than like a plain flat, you know, lid. Well, the next two I feel are pretty similar, but they are different in a sense. This is Fresh Sparkling Snow. I love the color of this candle also. It's like a nice Tiffany blue color. And this one has, let's see, icy pear, frozen melon, frosted musk, and I really like this one. I feel like it's a very unique scent because you wouldn't think that melon and musk go together, because when you think about, you know, if you look at the color of it, you would think it smelled like a clean type fragrance, but without a doubt, I'm definitely getting the melon out of it. Not so much the musk. I feel like it's a nice, like, light musk, but I really love this. I feel like this would be more like a daytime candle. And again, snowflake lid. And then the next one is the Vanilla Snowflake. Have to say, this is probably my favorite packaging of the candle. It has like little bits of glitter with the snowflake on it. Love this one. A little bit lighter of a blue also than the other guy. And again, the snowflake lid. And this one says a blend of creamy vanilla, wintry mint, and a dash of coconut. And I think this is a runner-up of my favorite candle of my life that I'm going to talk about later. And yes, I feel like the coloring, because of how bright this is and of how dark my background is, so I'm sorry if the coloring is a little off in between candles, but this, without a doubt, I definitely smell the vanilla and the coconut. Not so much the mint. Yeah, I'm really not getting the mint out of this one, but just look at the color. Oh, I love how pretty this color looks. I need to nail polish this color, and oh my god, it's turning my colors all orange. But yeah, this one is definitely going to be a favorite, I can already imagine. I want to jump into some fall candles, whatever I had left during like late August, September, October, November, and they are kind of like, look, this one looks really janky, so don't please don't judge me. This is the Sweet Cinnamon Candle. Holy bejesus, this is amazing. And I'm really sad that, look what happened to like the packaging. It's like flaking off, I guess because they get really, really hot. I mean, obviously. But this one I really do enjoy, especially like after like pumpkin picking or like apple picking. But there's a mixed harvest pumpkin with vanilla and rich spices from all the different, you know, fall related items. But this definitely reminds me a nice pile of like pine cones. I really do enjoy this one. I'm definitely trying to burn the rest of it because I love upcycling these types of candles. So yeah, this is definitely a favorite of mine during the fall. And then the other fall one that I have is spiced cider. Now, I know that cider is, you know, an alcoholic beverage. I know real apple cider is a very sweet alcoholic beverage. It doesn't smell like you think it would, but it does have a touch of vanilla, you know, mulling spices with a blend of apple. Without a doubt, I definitely smell the apple in this. And I like how it's not too overly too much. It's not too intense. I like how it's a nice light blend of apple and vanilla and other spices. So this definitely I really do enjoy. And again, I definitely want to try and burn this, you know, up so I can upcycle it. This is the Tiki Beach, and I believe this was part of the summer collection last year. And it's kind of tough to smell this one because of how weirdly the wicks burned. But this has a toasted coconut, vanilla, orchids, and resort glamour. What the heck is resort glamour? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's kind of tough to smell this now because of, again, the wick. But this definitely is one of the nicer ones that is easy to burn in the summertime, especially like right after, you know, like I take a shower or whatever the case is, as I'm having like a girl night spa to myself. So this one, again, it's tough to smell it now because of how weird the wick is. Another one that I have not had the pleasure to burn all that much, but I definitely still do enjoy it. The Tokyo Petals Iced Sake. I'm like butchering every word. Cherry blossoms, and I really like the lid on this one. It has a really nice like flower geometric pattern to it, and this definitely, without a doubt, definitely reminds me of cherry blossoms. Combination of Japanese iced sake, delicate cherry blossoms, and a hint of berries. And really love this one. I picture if I'm walking through a cherry blossom like orchard or whatever, that is what I would imagine that whole experience would smell like with this one. Typical white color, nothing special, but it definitely is a nice pleasant scent. Again, don't burn it all that often, but I do enjoy it when I burn it. So I want to move on to 2 year-round candles that I really do enjoy, no matter if it's like the dead of winter or spring or fall, whatever. Sandalwood Vanilla is one of them, and this was part of like their back old collection because the top of it is like nothing special. Me personally, two of my favorite scents of life is sandalwood and coconuts. And sandalwood is definitely a very warm, almost not necessarily like masculine, but it just kind of gives me like, again, that warm, cozy feeling that I just love so much. And this I really, really like. It might not be a candle for everyone, I'm not gonna lie. If you are not a fan of musky scents, then you might not like this. But this does have a note of juniper and vanilla with way to heat up a winter chill. So this definitely I really like. Just cozy up to a nice warm blanket with some hot cocoa and burn this, and I'm like in heaven. And then the other guy is honeysuckle. This is more my springtime candle, or if I'm sick of like the heavy fragrances of like vanilla, I'll go for honeysuckle. Again, year round. Honeysuckle, peony, freesia, and a touch of vanilla again. And this definitely is a really nice, like, pick-me-up. I want to just kind of run outside and, like, jump in the pool when I smell this one. A lot of notes of honeysuckle, I have to say, so oh, I really love this one. This one's a good one. Okay, so now on to the summer ones. Now, I know it is, you know, the middle of December. It's kind of weird to talk about summer candles in the middle of winter, but I don't care. I will burn whatever scent of candle I want. So, do you do that? Let me know. So I want to talk about my favorite candle of my entire life. Some people like the scent of roses. Some people like the scent of, like, clean, fresh linen. Some people like, what's another popular fragrance? I don't even know. My favorite is coconut. And coconut leaves, I'm actually really sad that it's, like, half gone. This is just heaven in a jar for me. A lot of notes of coconut, I mean, obviously. It does have a little bit of jasmine and papaya and tangerine in it, but this scent just reminds me of when I was in Hawaii, and I can't tell you how happy that makes me feel. Again, a lot of notes of coconut. It doesn't smell like the real coconut oil like you would to put, like, on your body or whatever. It smells like the best a coconut can smell, even though it's not real coconut. Does that make sense? I hope that does, because that's what it smells like to me. It doesn't have that fresh coconut feel. It has, like, a warmthness to it. So if you like coconut and if you can get your hands on this one, you won't regret it. Again, I really want to burn this, like, pretty soon to upcycle it. The Pineapple Palm Grass. Love how it's bright yellow, and I kind of like the packaging on this one too. It's very simple, you know, kind of on the chic side, because you can actually see what the, you know, product is. So I kind of like that. This definitely does have a nice, like, earthy, not earthy, like if you were to travel to, like, a tropical island type of scent, this is what you would smell. Pineapple fields, exotic green foliage of the Hawaiian Islands. So yeah, I want to be outside when I smell this one. Of course we can't, because it's like 30-40 degrees right now in New York. So I'm, like, sad when I smell this during the winter time, but I love it, you know, during spring and summer. But we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. I only have 4 left, so thank you so much for watching and continuing to watch as I'm rambling on about wax. Peach Bellini is a really pretty peach type of color, so I really liked how they, you know, made that cohesive with the name. And it definitely does smell kind of like exactly how you think it would, minus the alcohol scent, because, you know, isn't a peach Bellini an alcoholic beverage? I don't even know. Orange peel, yellow mandarin, jasmine, black currant, sparkles as bright as the sun. And again, it's one of those, I keep wanting to say shade. It is one of those scents that I definitely just want to just run outside, having no jacket on. That first day in the spring where you don't need a jacket when you go outside. The next one that I have is actually one that I haven't really had the chance to burn because it is on the heavier side. Black Sands, which look like this. Love how they made the actual wax black itself. It says, visit Hawaii's dramatic black sand beach, ocean mist, amber finishes with creamy cedar wood. And this, I feel, is definitely a more masculine type of scent. So if you are not really into that, you're not obviously going to like this. But it definitely reminds me of, you know, Hawaii. I didn't really get a chance to go to this part of the island because it's another island, not in, like, Maui or whatever. It's another island, I'm not sure. And I like how this does have the Hawaiian whatever, I forget the name of these flowers, but I like how it has that on the lid. And again, it is more Yeah, it definitely does, again, remind me of Hawaii in a different type of way. I feel like this is more of a nighttime candle again, so I definitely want to burn that soon. Another one that I have is Hawaiian Hibiscus, and I really, really love the color of this. And the packaging, actually, I had took a photograph of when we went to the luau, you know, at one of the hotels or whatever, and it's very similar to what the packaging looks like. So definitely is a more sentimental candle for me, because again, all these Hawaiian themed summer candles remind me of my trip from when I went to Hawaii. This has hibiscus, native Hawaiian flowers, jasmine, and a little touch of coconut in it. I really don't smell the coconut in it, but I definitely smell the hibiscus. Is that what that flower is called? I gotta do research on that. I'm not sure because I really just don't remember. But this one, oh yes. This reminds me of the luau of when me and my friend went. So, love that one. And then the very, very last candle is Red Guava Lava. And really love the packaging on this. Again, it's a very vibrant red color. So love that. Yeah, this definitely does smell like a guava passion. It says passion fruit, celebrated red guava. Red guava, I can't say it now. Fruity blend. Really, really like this one. I remember when we were walking down to the beach, there was like a little pathway of all the different flowers, like the native Hawaiian flowers, and this is definitely what it reminds me of. So that is my entire collection of my Bath & Body Works candle collection. If you have a candle in mind that you think I should check out, leave that down too in the comments down below. I definitely read all my comments, so don't be shy, let me know. And if you discovered a candle that maybe you want to try out, let me know also. And also too, if you have, you know, a nice picture of your candle collection, definitely tag me on Instagram at PutYourMakeUpOn or on Facebook or whatever. I definitely always like trying out new scents. So I mean, as you can see, I like vanilla, I like coconut, definitely a theme going on if you couldn't tell. So that is pretty much all I have for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos, and also to follow me on all my social media. Everything will be linked down below. So and that is all I have for today, and I thank you for watching. Bye guys.